Second down and 9 here, following a 1-yard carry by Marcus Allen. Running past, the Raiders have been unable to get any sort of rhythm on offense. It's a 2nd and 9 back to throw. Stabler scrambles. He uses his feet for the first time, and here's an 8-yard carry on the ground. A quarterback using his legs and almost picks up a Raider first down.
Well, Ken Stabler does not run with the football very often, and to see him break contain and head upfield definitely threw us off here in the booth, so you know the Chicago defense was not expecting it.
And that was near the top rushing effort for the Raiders. Boy, they have been struggling on the ground. So why not use the quarterback in that situation instead of a 3rd down and 9? It's only a 3rd and 2 situation. 3rd down has not been friendly for the Raiders, but they face a very short 2-yard situation. They do 49 for a first, and here's Tim Brown with a one-hand grab behind his body. That one only for 7 yards, but good for a Raider first down.
Yeah, Tim Brown says, "Look, Mom," one hand as he reaches behind him and snags this one out of the air. And even after taking the hit, he hauls it in. It's going to first down for the Raiders. And there's Tim Brown just showing off with athleticism again. I said earlier in this game, he might be the greatest athlete on the field in this game.
Tim Brown, the former Fighting Irish, won the Heisman Trophy as a part of the Notre Dame Irish. He gives the Raiders a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stabler. Has time. Looking, throws underneath, and here's Cliff Branch, perhaps the most dangerous receiver in the NFL. Goes underneath for a 1-yard carry. Boy, a terrible effort there. Very conservative play calling on the Raiders' drive to start the second half.
Oh, that was just a bad read right there. He had Cliff Branch open across the middle, and he held on too long. By the time he got it to him, there was nowhere to go with it. Bad read there by Kent Stabler. We don't see a lot of those from him.
Raiders with 2 tight ends. Man in the eye, that's Marcus Allen. He gets the call right up the middle, and he fumbles the football, and it's picked up by William Perry of the Bears. And the Raiders start the second half with a long drive, but fumble the football, and it's picked up by Chicago.
And the Bears are trying to even out that turnover ratio as they get Marcus Allen to put one on the turf. The refrigerator recovers it, and now the Bears are back in business on the first down on offense.
You mentioned for defense, the man to watch is Mike Singletary, number 50 of the Bears. Well, he creates the fumble and a huge turnover. Here's Luckman on a 2nd and 1 pass complete to Johnny Knox, and that one good for 9 yards and a Bear first down. Knox able to get past the middle of the field. They've been so dominant over that middle portion of the field. 9 yards and a first.
But Willie Gault was not able to return to this game due to a concussion sustained earlier, and Johnny Knox is taking his spot in the lineup, and if he keeps making plays like that, they'll be glad that he's there.
First down and 10 near the red zone. Boy, the Bears are knocking on their first points of the day. We're near the end of the 3rd quarter. Man in motion, that's Desmond Clark, back to throw. Luckman has time, pass over the middle, and there's Emery Moorhead for 13 yards and a first down. We also mentioned injuries. Here's Moorhead with replacements to Mike Ditka, 14 yards and a first down.
Well, he's no Mike Ditka, but Moorhead, you have to admit, has been making great plays in this game. 2 catches for 25 yards, no bigger than the one we just saw there, as the Bears are in the red zone for the first time today.
Ball on the 11-yard line, 1st and 10, man in motion. Luckman in the gun, back to throw. Has time, heaves to the end zone. Johnny Morris in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago Bears.
And the Bears get their first points of the day there with a touchdown from Morris and Luckman. With an extra point pending here, the Bears will take the lead for the first time today.
You mentioned Johnny Morris was the leading receiver for the Bears in the Dream Bowl 2. He hauls in perhaps the biggest pass he's done all season. That one an 11-yard touchdown. Bears lead it. It's 7-6 with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Johnny Morris with a huge catch, reception number 3, and the Bears lead by a point.
Well, as you see, he's able to blow the top off the defense here right before the safety can get back to him. He lost it over the corner's head. Great play by Luckman to get that ball in the end zone.
And the Bears, offensively, for the first time, they cash in with points on the board. A huge touchdown. And for the Raiders, who offensively has really had some more success than the Bears, Chicago having more turnovers, that Marcus Allen fumble is huge, partner, and now they're trailing in this game. We mentioned at halftime, 1 possession. Anything can change. Mike Haynes, after a hurdle, takes it out to the 29-yard line. Haynes returning the football, also had a pick earlier. You would hope that his offense takes advantage.
Yeah, not a decent return there for Mike Haynes, as the Raiders will be out after 29. We'll see if they can answer back with any kind of points of their own.
Handoff up the middle. Marcus Allen following the fumble for 5 yards, only 3 yards a carry. That has shown the dominant effort for the Bears up front. They're starting 4. I'm speaking of Chicago, so dominant and very strong up front, 5 yards, and that one limiting a big run on the ground.
I do like the play call, though. You want to get the ball back in Marcus Allen's hand. When a running back fumbles the ball, you don't want him to have to sit around and let it maul around in his head. You want to get him the ball again so he can forget about it. Good call to get him the ball immediately. And he picks up 5 yards. Decent game.
Yeah, that'll certainly help him move on there. Here's a play action to Allen. Pass underneath, complete to Brown. Catch number 4 for this Notre Dame receiver. That one near a first down. 3rd and 3 upcoming as we end the third quarter.
Yeah, here we are coming into the fourth quarter, and Ken Stabler has still yet to throw for over 100 yards. He's at 75 right now. Definitely not the game we expected Ken Stabler to have.
3 for 6 on third downs. They face a 3rd down and 3, and that looks to be the end of the third quarter. Bears lead it. Meanwhile, the Raiders have the football. It's 7-6 in Lucas Oil. Fourth quarter action of the Dream Bowl 2. Right after this, you're watching the NFL on NBC. Welcome back to quarter 4 of the Dream Bowl. This is it. All of the regular season, the playoffs, and quarters 1 through 3 are in the books. Bears lead it 7-6 in the rematch at Lucas Oil Stadium. 3rd down and 3. Stabler back under center. Play action fake. Back to throw. Clean pocket. Pass complete. Todd Christensen has room and is inside the Bears 50. And we have an injury on the field. There's Todd Christensen down, but not after a big pickup through the air.
And Christensen slow to get up on that one, but not after making a nice catch and getting significant yardage. He gets his linebacker who's defending him turned around, and that's why he's able to cut towards the middle of the field, get a first down. As you see, he's slow to get up, but he earned some tough yards on that one.
Dick Butkus with the tackle, and this linebacking crew for the Bears has really paid dividends in the big game. 1st and 10, Stabler has time, heaves it deep. He's looking for Brown, and that one incomplete, tipped away. Wolford on the deflection. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brown, the intended receiver.
Yeah, trying to lead Tim Brown down the sideline. He kind of gets him a little bit too far to the right, and he has to flirt with that out-of-bounds line there. Not to mention he's double covered. Not the best pass on that attempt.
And that looked very reminiscent of the interception in the first half, intended for Brown as well on the right sideline. Dangerous throw. Stabler, another errant decision. It leads to a 2nd down and 10, back to one tight end. Bears have that 46 package with 2 safeties creeping up on the line. Here's Bo Jackson in the fullback spot. Back to throw. He throws to Jackson, and he falls forward. Boy, a terrific play there. First catch for Bo. And that one leads the Raiders inside the 40. 1st and 10, move those chains.
Bo knows first downs, and he picked up one right there. As even though he is a running back and actually playing fullback for this Raiders team, he is a great receiver, and he showed it there, picking up a first down on his first catch.
Yeah, Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson, perhaps the most dangerous running back duo you can ever see, and it's been featured in the big game here today. Here's Bo Jackson back in the fullback spot. They go back to one tight end as well. Hand off to the left side, Marcus Allen. 2nd carry following the fumble. Boy, I'll keep mentioning that. That one was huge. That's why the Bears lead it in this game. 7-6 score. Raiders near a first down.
Yeah, like I said, if you keep handing him the ball, it's going to help him forget about that fumble. And he took a pretty good hit there and held on to the ball. I would like to think his turnover troubles are over with, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Clock keeps moving. Under 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Raiders driving inside the 35. 2nd and 6. Man in the eye is Marcus Allen. We have a flag and a false start against the offense.
Well, earlier in the first half, you see the Bears had a huge holding call to back them up. The Raiders now on a false start and to back them up. They're near the red zone. Let's see if even with this call if they can get in there.
Toss play to Marcus Allen, and that one good for only a 1-yard carry. The Bears have terrific corners that can not only play man and zone, but they play bump and run and can also pressure the running game, and we certainly saw it there.
Yeah, they tried to get the ball to Marcus Allen outside to let him use his speed, but there was nothing doing there as they corralled him for only a yard gain. Good play by the Bears defense.
Third down and a long 10. They need the 25-yard line for Raider first down. They've been 3 for 7 in this category today. 3rd and 10. Underneath pass completes a Cliff Branch, and he will not get it. 5 yards shy of the first down, and that one will lead to a field goal.
Yeah, they needed 10 and they got 5. Cliff Branch with his first somewhat meaningful catch of the day, picking up 5 yards. He took a smack in the middle of the field there. But with Sebastian Janikowski, this should be an almost automatic field goal.
Boy, I've been puzzled to why Cliff Branch has run so many drag routes and plays underneath. This one from mid-hash, this one a 47-yard try. Kick is up, and that one is good. And the Raiders reclaim the lead. 9-7 Oakland with 2:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. A up-and-down seesaw battle that has the Oakland Raiders leading by 2. You're watching the NFL on NBC. Raiders kick a field goal, and they are back in the lead. Boy, it was just a moment ago that the Bears had the momentum. Now on offense, they have to cash in again with 4 and change to play. Phil, how do they do it?
Well, the Bears are finally starting to find some rhythm offensively on the shoulders of Sid Luckman. We'll see if he can continue to do that, as it looks like their passing game is finally starting to show up a little bit.
And Gale Sayers having the return game getting engineered as well to the 21-yard line. Sid Luckman an up and down a game so far, but that touchdown drive really looks to have the hot streak back to this Bears offense. They go to 5 wide receivers, nobody in the backfield outside of Luckman, who takes the snap from the 15. Back to throw, heaves it over the middle, and a wide open Johnny Knox. Replacement making the grab and picking up the first. 24-yard pass play. Johnny Knox replacing Willie Gault, and boy, does he have a big starting play here.
Well, when Willie Gault went down, they were wondering who was going to step up as they throw Johnny Knox in. They originally tried to make him a downfield threat. He was covered pretty well on those plays, but they've now put him into a short to intermediate route, and then this one finally blows the top off the defense. Johnny Knox being a big part of the Chicago offense late in the game.
3 catches for 55 yards. They'll take that for a guy that isn't even in the starting lineup. Here's a spin move off of a Walter Payton counter. That one picks up 1 yard, and so far for Walter Payton, it started off red hot for this running back. 4 straight carries in the first quarter, but things have really started to change for this Bears offense. Turnovers, a couple interceptions, and a Devin Hester fumble, and then Walter Payton really hasn't had the touches as of late. We enter the fourth quarter with Payton only having 6 carries all game. This one will lead to a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, they've definitely gotten the ball out of his hands a little bit more because they were behind the 8 ball for a little bit with the turnovers. They thought they had to put the ball in the air. Now this is more of a slowed down pace. A touchdown would take the lead. Let's see if he gets the ball a little bit more late in this game.
Pass over the middle, and who is it again? That one, Johnny Knox for catch number 4. He's leading the receiving game for this Bears charge. 11-yard pickup and a Bear first down.
And here's Johnny with another first down, and Johnny Knox there just not covering this guy. He's cutting across the field, and Sid Luckman is having a good job of finding him open. He's having a great game for, as you said, someone not even in the starting lineup.
Key cliche here, Johnny on the spot for a big first down. The Bears have been living in the middle portion of the field. Now under 3 minutes to play. Clock is churning. Ball at the 45-yard line. Luckman on a 7-step drop. Underneath pass across his body to Bronco Nagurski, the Bear fullback. And pass completion number 15. That's 4 yards. Clock keeps moving under 2:40 to play in this game.
Well, the fullback gets some love there and gets a 4-yard completion, bringing up a 2nd down and manageable. Not a bad play for a first down.
Now under 2:30 to play. The Bears trailing yet again in this game. That's been the key for the Chicago team. How can Sid Luckman take advantage? 2nd and 6, back to throw. Looking loft to the right side, has room to run. Here's Harlan Hill to the 5 and into the end zone. Chicago cashes in a 41-yard Luckman to Harlan Hill touchdown connection.
And there's Harlan Hill on the spot after a beautiful throw by Luckman. It looked like he wasn't going to have enough room to haul this in, but he catches it and turns upfield right before the sideline. Raiders defenders are falling, they can't catch him. And another score. Chicago's offense is awakening here in the waning minutes of this game.
2 touchdowns in 3 minutes of the fourth quarter. Chicago takes the lead. They're going for 2 points here. This one to make it a 6-point game. The PAT, they go out with 2 receivers, and this one will be huge. Luckman looking to the end zone, and they get the 2. Emory Moorhead in the end zone. Chicago with a huge 8-point touchdown drive. That one to make it a 15-9 score.
Got a tight end in the back of the end zone there for the 2-point conversion. As you said, they're now up by 6. A touchdown can still take the lead for the Raiders, but the way their offense has been going, I don't know if they can get it done. It's going to be a huge drive here for the Raiders.
Marlon Hill with only his second catch, and boy, what a huge grab. And Emory Moorhead replacing Ditka as well. Boy, the replacements in the receiving game are really paying dividends for this Bears offense. Currently up by 6 points. Now Oakland has to take advantage. Offensively, they have been so lethargic with 2:13 to play. Clarence Davis from the 5-yard line and has a good seam to the 24. Kenny Stabler, the left-handed quarterback for this Oakland Raider team. What does he have to do with 2:10 to play?
Well, simply put, Nick, he's got to be great. He's got 2 minutes and 10 seconds, all 3 timeouts. They want to use as much clock as possible and get this ball in the end zone. It's really their only chance.
Delayed to Allen across the 30 and takes a nasty hit following an 8-yard carry. That's a nice way to start off the drive that reaches a 2-minute warning. Bears lead 15-9. Nick Rice alongside Phil Nunziata. And the Dream Bowl 2 has really, if you're into high drama and games that end in the waning seconds, you have come to the right place. Bears lead at 15-9. Coming up next is the Dream Bowl 2 post-game show with Nick Rice and Phil Nunziata. We'll break down all the action from the Dream Bowl 2 that has really been a seesaw battle. We have expected this to be an offensive shootout. It has been so in the fourth quarter. The defense is really coming alive here as of late. Here's Stabler back to throw. Has time. A clean pocket to the left side. And that one complete for a first down. I don't know about if he got both feet down, but the refs say it's good. 1st and 10. Move those chains. Tim Brown with another catch.
Yeah, they're going to give Tim Brown the first down, and I agree. It did not look as though he had both feet in bounds. Let's see if we can get a better look at it here with this replay. And it looks as though he stepped out of bounds. That's a pretty bad call to me, and you see they're going to review it in the booth, and I'm sure they'll get this one right.
Yeah, they're chiming upstairs, and Tim Brown, he has really found the holes in the Chicago Bear defense. Tim Brown with another catch. That would be catch number 4 if it stands up, but I don't believe that'll be the case. Here's the referee with the call.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
And they're going to overturn this one. As Tim Brown said, as the referee says, Tim Brown does not have both feet in bounds. I believe that's a good call.
Oh, yeah, good call there by the ref. It was pretty obvious to me in real time, obviously with a lot of different moving parts of a football game. The referees can miss some things. But the point is they got under the hood about it, and they got the right call. Good job.
Stabler in the gun with a 4-man rush. Pass complete. Move the chains. On 3rd down, they go for 3 yards. They only needed 2. That one good for a first down. Back to a 4-man rush. Here's Stabler in the gun. Pass complete. No debating. He's in bounds. There's Cliff Branch across midfield. They give him 15 yards and a Raider first down. Oakland is on the move with 1:31 to play. Stabler in the gun, back to throw. Has time. A great pocket. Still on his feet. Pass complete to Cliff Branch for 7 yards. They go right back to the no huddle again, down to 1:20 to play. 1:19, 1:18 in this game. Stabler in the gun. Back to throw. Looking deep. That one they're going to say he did come down with it. That one looked to be out of bounds yet again, Phil. That one a interesting call, but good for a first down here.
Yeah, we'll see what they call on this play, but the Raiders doing a little no huddle here, trying to pull Chicago out of position here, and that looks out of bounds to me. But in any event, this no huddle offense, is really doing dividends for them. And Cliff Branch is the facilitator of that, having 2 catches on that drive.
And they're going to go up in the booth and see if they can reverse this call here. This Oakland offense with perhaps their most impressive drive offensively. Here's the call. And they're going to call it an overturn yet again. We'll take it a more in-depth slow motion replay, and we'll take a quick break. Raiders down by 6, but are driving late in this game. Welcome back to Indianapolis. 3rd down and 3. Fred Biletnikoff, they called him short of the first down. Here's Kenny Stabler in the gun. They need the 38-yard line for a first down. Here's Stabler back to throw. Has time, another terrific pocket. Tim Brown, did he tap the feet in? And they're going to say he did come down with it. Good for a first down. That one a huge play. Tim Brown gets out of bounds and the clock stops with 1:08 to play.
Yeah, great play there. Finally, Tim Brown tiptoeing and keeping it in balance. First down for the Raiders.
And Tim Brown, the Heisman Trophy winner from Notre Dame, we mentioned a little bit earlier, coming in his athleticism in the fourth quarter has been crucial.